Hello and welcome to another Xterra video where I work on my truck. Sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. And on today's video I have some cool device that I want to test it out and show it to you guys as well. Recently I went off-roading with my friends, and one of my friends has some really cool gadget that he was able to just screw it on his tires on the valve stems, and he was able to deflate his tires automatically. He doesn't have to monitor the pressure, he just screwed them on and the tire deflated to the desired PSI. So after looking around, I decided to pick up this all-top accessory tire deflator kit that is currently on sale as well, so that was one of the reasons also why I choose to buy it. And truth to be told, they're all not too expensive anyway, so I decided to give this a try. It can go from 10 to 30 psi tire pressure, so that's more than enough what we need for our tires. So I'm gonna try to test it how accurate it is. I'm gonna set each tire to different psi and we're gonna see if that works or not. So let's open up the box and let's see what's inside. As you can see, it comes in this little pouch, I guess you can call it a pouch, and it also comes with a quick user guide, but this should be very easy to use anyways. And this is what they look like. They're pretty small, so don't lose them. Now to set the desired PSI, if I'm not mistaken, you have to unscrew this nut and just start twisting it to desired PSI, and right here you can see the numbers. So let's say we'll set it up, this one, to 15 PSI. Once that is done, just twist this nut back in place and that's it. Now this should be set to deflate the tire to 15 psi, but you can change the settings to whatever setting you want. Alright, so now I'm gonna preset all of them to 4 different psi. I'm gonna have this one to 15 psi, 20 psi, 25 psi and 30 psi. So let's see if that's gonna be accurate reading or not. So now I'm gonna take off my TPMS sensors, the one I installed some time ago, and they still work just good. Gonna put this on, deflate my tires, and we're gonna check if they really work and if this is really accurate. So as you can see, I twist this and turn this to align this with a 15 psi mark over there. Then I twist this in place and let's just screw it to the valve stem. And as you can see, it's releasing air. It's making a funny noise, but I guess it's working. So now I'm just gonna repeat procedure to all the tires. And sometimes you actually need to pull on this, then it starts releasing better and it doesn't make that funny noise. Now the also important thing, we gotta make sure that they actually stop releasing the air and they don't just release the tire completely flat. We don't want that, but we're gonna find out soon enough. I feel like those tires are already done releasing air, so we're gonna take them off in a minute and we're gonna check the PSI on each tire. So if my memory is correct, this tire should have 15 PSI, so let's take it off and let's check it. Okay, let's check. And it says 14 PSI, not too bad, actually not too bad. So now this tire is supposed to have 20 PSI. Let's check again. And we are 21.5 again. I mean, it's not to the gauge, maybe I didn't set them completely properly. In my book this is acceptable so far. Now this one's supposed to have 25. And look at that, right on the money, 25 psi. Wow, I'm impressed. And the last one supposed to have 30 psi. Let's see, 28.5. Little bit lower, but again not too bad. I will have to revisit the gauges, maybe I have to adjust them more, but now that I look at them I can see that the 30 mark is slightly higher, so it's below 30 psi. So perhaps that was a user error, but so far this was pretty good. Alright guys, so these little guys, they work just fine. They actually work. I was a little bit considering maybe it's a little bit gimmicky or something, but this is actually works. You put them on, you set and forget. It's gonna deflate your tires to appropriate PSI, more or less. So I'm really happy that I bought them and I saw them, that my friend used them. He had a different brand, but they're all about the same. If you don't like this brand, you can go with any other brand. But in reality, this is all pretty much the same. And I like this one so far. I've been actually buying stuff from this brand for some time, because it's on a budget side, and so far none of their products have failed me yet, so I'm happy. So now what it's left is just to fill up my tires with my old top air compressor, my DIY tire inflator system, which I built some time ago, and it also works, so it's all pretty good and we are good to go. Alright guys, so this stuff actually works, I'm pretty happy, and it's not expensive. Maybe it's not necessary to have, maybe you can just go and release the air individually, but this is just very convenient and time saving, I feel like. So on this note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you might find it helpful, and as always, until next time everybody, bye!